Welcome back to the Vegan Test Kitchen, everyone. If you're anything like me, you love tofu, so you're always looking for more ways to prepare it. Today we're bringing you two different ways. A baked barbecue tofu with an apricot BBQ sauce on top, and it's made from scratch. And we have a marinated Italian tofu. I'm excited. As always, all the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. As I mentioned, we're making two different recipes for tofu, so you're gonna need 2 blocks of tofu. I got the extra firm. And you're gonna need to press and drain them. So if you don't have a press like this, just put them in between 2 plates, put some heavy stuff on top, and make sure the liquid doesn't go everywhere. All right, so I've already started to drain one of them. I'm gonna put this aside, and we're gonna start on our marinated Italian tofu first, because the marinade needs to be marinating for an hour. All right, so for this marinade, you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. And we're gonna put all of these ingredients in a wide, shallow bowl. We're gonna throw in 2 smashed garlic cloves. We're gonna add a half a cup of white cooking wine, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar, 2 tablespoons of Bragg's liquid amino or soy sauce, and 3 big pinches of basil, marjoram, and thyme. All right, we're gonna give this a good mix. All right, we're gonna grab our tofu. We're gonna slice this into 4 equal pieces widthwise. Now, I know these seem like huge pieces, and you'd be right, but that's what the recipe says. Now, I'm actually gonna spoon a little bit of this on top. All right, so we're gonna stick this in the fridge, but we are gonna flip these after about a half an hour. All right, so we're gonna press our other block of tofu. Now this block of tofu is for the baked barbecue tofu. So let's start on the barbecue sauce. You need 6 to 8 apricots or 1.5 pounds. I ended up needing 9. All right, so we're gonna pit these and then slice them into 1/2-inch slices. All right, we're gonna chop 2 garlic cloves. And we're gonna dice a small yellow onion. All right, we're gonna grab a saucepan, heat it over medium-high heat. We're gonna throw in our peanut oil, and we're gonna saute our onions for about 7 to 10 minutes until browned. All right, these onions are starting to brown, so we're gonna add our garlic. And we're gonna saute this for about 2 more minutes. All right, now's the perfect time to add our half a cup of vegetable broth to deglaze the pan. And now we're gonna add our apricots, along with our ground ginger, coriander, and black pepper. Give it a good stir. And we're gonna cover this and bring to a boil. All right, we're gonna lower this heat to a medium-low, and we're gonna cover it back up. We're gonna let this cook for 10 more minutes till the apricots get nice and mushy. Fun fact, apricots are members of the rose family, are also relatives of peaches and almonds, and have been around for at least 6,000 years. Apricots also have a tremendous amount of health benefits as they contain vitamins A, C, K, E, and niacin. They were even used during the 17th century as apricot oil to treat tumors and ulcers. And in 2011, a review found that a specific chemical found in high concentrations in apricots did in fact have medicinal benefits for cancer patients. All right, these are pretty mushy, so I think we're good. Now we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Our soy sauce, maple syrup, tomato paste, molasses, and liquid smoke. We're gonna cook this for about 10 more minutes. And along the way, we're gonna smush down our apricots. This is really starting to smell like barbecue sauce now. Okay, so we're gonna take this off the heat, let it cool, and then once it is cool, we're gonna stick it into a blender, make sure it's all smooth. All right, now let's grab our tofu for the barbecue sauce. We're gonna cut this into 8 equal slices widthwise. All right, so what we're gonna do is create a base with this oil and soy sauce. We're gonna dredge the tofu in that. I'm gonna coat both sides. And don't forget to preheat your oven to 350. All right, we're gonna bake this for 15 minutes. Once that's done, we're gonna flip it, bake for another 15. In the meantime, I'm gonna cook some rice and some steamed veggies to serve with this. All right, time to flip the tofu. Back into the oven for 15 more minutes. All right, while our tofu is baking, we're gonna blend our barbecue sauce. Time to put on the barbecue sauce. We're just gonna smother this. We're gonna bake this for another 15 minutes. All right, now while that is baking, let's grab a cast iron skillet because we're gonna grill our Italian marinated tofu now. We're gonna preheat this over a high heat for about 3 minutes. Then we're gonna start grilling. You wanna make sure you grease it up real good too. All right, it's starting to smoke, so I'm gonna turn this down because we all know my experience with grilling. All right, time to take it out for the last time. It smells delicious. All right, we're gonna put this off to the side, let it cool while we grill our other tofu. So it's a tofu party up in here. Now we're gonna cook these for 3 minutes on this side, and then we're gonna rotate 90 degrees. We're gonna cook those for 2 minutes. Now we're gonna flip and cook these for 2 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna try this marinated Italian tofu first because it looks delicious. I think it's the wine that's coming through. It's like a deep, like rich flavor, really hearty. I like it. It's almost, I would say it's a tiny bit bitter, like it's that like deep. Does that make sense? But I think it would go good on certain dishes that need that complexity. Hell, just rice. I think it's good. Anyway, so let's try the baked barbecue tofu. Now this I'm really excited about because we made the barbecue sauce and there's apricots in there, and I'm curious to see how much it retained its sweetness. It is a good barbecue flavor. It is still sweet. I think it's good. I think it would also be good if you threw some heat in there. Maybe some cayenne, maybe some red pepper flakes, possibly. Just experiment. If you want to make it spicy, make it spicy. I think I'd like to. So I really like the look of the Italian marinated tofu because of the grill marks, and I actually like them as a block. Like you can see right here. I think they look nice as just a block. I think these were good. I'm always a fan of tofu. Give me more variations and I'm all there. All right, y'all. I hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. Make sure to subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff. I will see you all next time. All right, so I'm already started to drain. All right, so we're gonna get tornadoes. We're getting twisters. Are they coming right for us? I know, I hear you. Meow, meow, meow.